Ocean monuments have been in Minecraft for a while, but honestly, they are quite small. Today, we are going to make them way cooler, with an insane farm, a full reconstruction, and a super secret guest, and all this in Minecraft, half-hearted hardcore. So, the first thing we gotta do is, whoops, ignore that, I have a stream project going underground. So, the first thing we gotta do is look for an ocean monument. Remember that I don't know the seed of this world, so if I want something, I have to go and find it. It can't be that hard to find an ocean monument, right? Spoiler alert, it was super hard to find. There we go, finally! Ah, man, I forgot about that. I gotta go and get a cow and bring it all the way over here. There's my cow. Drink the milk. What? Get in the boat. Yes, here we go. Here we are. And the ocean monument is over there. So we should settle down around here. Let's make use of the best item in the game, the lily pad. Now we can do this and also this. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Okay, cow, get in the hole. There we go. They look absolutely happy. And we got milk for raiding the monument. We want to make it way cooler with a secret guest, but it's gonna be safe first. All right, let's get centered to this. Uh-oh, Guardian started spawning. This is the first time I'm going to attempt something like this, so many things could go wrong. Let's craft a healthy amount of diving gear, aka doors. And now we place a bunch of rails. Why take rails to an ocean monument? Well, you'll see. All right, no point in delaying it anymore. Let's get to it. Break line of sight. Place a door. Very nice. I can't see me anymore. Oh, this guy can. Okay, now we haven't got the effect yet. That's the elder. Have the effect now. We gotta get inside. Place some rails. That's the elder. Goodbye. Ah! We'll have to kill this guy. It will hurt. Die. Nice. Very nice. Going to drone. Place a door. I can't break them. That's why I brought like 30. Chuck the milk. Break. There we go. Again. Set the rails all the way. Ah, that hurt. Redstone block like around here. Redstone block there. Now comes the hard part. We gotta pillar up and make a ramp. Over here, all the guardians are. Come on, Bruno, you got this. Damage, there's a lot of them. Eat another apple. Come on, we got this. You. No, don't. Oof. No. Dude, this is quite dangerous. There's literally tons of them. No, I placed the wrong block. Okay, we can break it later. Let's do this. We're almost there. It's off. Just by a couple blocks here and here. Oof, that was quite scary. But now we are set up to use the minecart. You know what? Let's build a very nice and safe place here. There you go, so I can just hide. Place a lever. Power this. We'll set the... Ah, man, I need to break this. All right, chuck the milk. Break the wrong block. Place the power rails all the way down. Papa totem. Oof, now we can see outside. Let's pray this works. And no luck. Come on. And no. It's like we are fishing. Yes, we got it. There it goes. There it goes. Take a look at this guy. There it is. A safe distance away. Objective number 1 complete. Now we just gotta kill the other 2 elders. On your way in, I always get lost in these things. It's gotta be around here. It's getting filled with guardians, man. They all know where I am. Ah, finally. Get out of my... Pop the totem monument. There we go. Man, that was close. Don't have that many totems left. But at least I have a sponge. Okay, it's the last one. There it is. Die. There we go. Now let's get out of here. I hate this place. Oof, what a day. But we made it. The ocean monument is now clear of Elder Guardians. Hold on a moment. I just realized something. I have a mob switch. Hello, guys. There we go. This all could have been way easier. Now we can just focus on taking this down. Block by block. You know, this will be way easier if we get a conduit first. It should be right around here. Yes, Heart of the Sea. Now I just gotta get the Nautilus shells. It shouldn't take that long, right? Nope. I spent like an hour fishing. Even enchanted my fishing rod over here and only got 1 Nautilus shell. So I went back to my base through this portal and I got tons of water breathing potions. I also brought 2 beacons. There we go. Haste 2, resistance and regen. Just in case. We'll mark down the middle of the monument for later. And let's just take it down. What is going on here? Look at this. Super strange. And there you have it. The monument is completely taken down. And if you are wondering, but Bruno, why did you do this? Well, the answer is quite obvious, actually. I want to build a farm over here, directly under our transformed ocean monument, because I don't have an ocean monument farm. And the 4 points I just marked with sea lanterns are the bounding box of the monument. That is where guardians can spawn. I marked them taking into account this middle point we marked earlier. The next part of this farm is draining the entire ocean monument. And I've got a really nice idea on how to do this, but I need a lot of sand. Look at this. There's a lot of sand here. I need 50 shulkers of sand, so there's no time to waste. One sand mining stream later. And there you have it. This is the most sand I mined in my entire life. Now let's take all this and go back to the project. There we go, 16 shulkers of sand. This was quite a grind, taking me 3.5 hours. But when I was placing them, I realized something. I think I miscalculated. I did 60 times 20 times 20 instead of doing 60 times 20 times 60, meaning that I actually need 42 shulkers of sand. So I'm going to get tons of shovels. I think this is a good amount. And let's mine some more sand. And there you have it, 59 shulkers of sand. It took me like 15 hours to gather all this, and I also destroyed a large number of shovels. What do you think, big guy? You know what? We should name this guy. I'm pretty sure this won't be dangerous. I forgot about that. And there you go. It's called the Elmer Guardian. No! I can see why you don't have many friends. Actually, it's because I killed them all. All right, let's get back to our project. Like I told you before, we need to drain the monument. And that is exactly what all that sand is for. It's not rendering. But I'm not going to drain it the old boring way. Instead, I'm going to do something way cooler. I'm going to drain it all at once, even if that means grinding for hours and hours. And believe me when I say this took hours. But after all this grinding, it is finally done. Take a look at this. A 58 by 24 by 58 solid block of sand. And it's all being held up by these signs down here, which will be broken in chain by these flying machines, triggering a chain reaction that goes all the way to the end. I split this in different sections. As you can see, some are slime and some are honey, mainly so my computer didn't explode. If I dropped all this sand at once, the game will crash and this world will be corrupted forever. That is certainly something I don't want to happen right after I did all this. Literally one of the craziest things I've ever done in Minecraft. By the way, while we were working on that, we actually passed day 1500. 15 hours of sand gathering, 2 hours of placing signs, and around 6 hours of placing sand, all for this moment. Not gonna lie, I feel a little bit nervous about this, but there is no point in delaying it anymore. Here we go. I missed. Come on! I can't believe that one didn't... Wait. Oh, okay. I haven't placed the last observer. You know, a safety mechanism in case I derp. Okay, it is done. There it goes! It's going down. Oh, my computer is getting a little bit framey. There we go, the second one. Very nice. Take a look at this. All the way down. Huh? What's that? This is insane. Okay, here comes the next wave. And the next one. My computer can barely handle it. 3, 2, 1. And it's done! There you go! The most expensive call to action. We drained the whole monument at once. What do you think, Elmer? Never seen anything quite like it, huh? Now we just gotta go and take care of those holes. Good thing I have some extra sand over here. Oh boy, take a look at this. All the signs. There we go, it's nice and flat. The next part now is to build the actual farm. And I'll have to do a little bit of resource gathering for that. We are back, and after hours of grinding, we got a shulker of obsidian, 5 shulkers of ice, 2 shulkers of glass, 2 shulkers of logs, and 2 shulkers of redstone components. We are ready to get started. And the first thing we have to do is dig a hole in our beautiful block of sand. I should put a wall of glass here so this doesn't get flooded. That looks very good. And I already spent like 15 hours shoveling sand, so I'm going to try another approach. Let's see if this works. Yes, and you? No, I can have multiple of them going on at the same time. And I don't even have to use my shovel. But what am I gonna do with all this sand? I lied. I actually used my shovel. Multiple of them. But take a look at this place. Is completely drained. I've been wondering my statistics. The most mined item is sand. 142,000. Now we'll use the shulker full of obsidian. This is going to be a portal-based farm. We'll send the guardians to the nether as soon as they spawn. And we'll have to build tons of portals. Almost there. There we go, they are all built. Now we just gotta find the middle ones. They're like around here. They right in the middle and write the coordinates. Light up these two middle ones. Go to the nether roof. Do some quick maths. Around here should be fine. Actually, we're gonna move it 2 blocks up. We'll block the back. Add a nice floor. Scaffolding, scaffolding, and more scaffolding. Block the sides with glass so no one can escape. Build another portal at the top. Light it up and it's done. The guardians will come out of this portal and bounce their way up to that portal up there that will send them to an area that we have to build up here, but we gotta take all this down first. And it's clear. Now we gotta build the top portal. Around this height should be fine. Cover the back so no one can escape here either. Light it up. Now we gotta check if everything connects as it should. So this one takes me down here if we go up, and this one takes me up here. Very nice. Everything's going exactly as planned. I hope I'm making you proud, Elmer. Let's light up the rest of the portals. There we go, all lit. Now I gotta build all the redstone on top of here. That's gonna kill the guardians and process the drops. This will take a while. I'll be right back. We are back, and don't get scared. I did a little bit of redstone. I know this seems like a lot, but allow me to explain. The guardians will come out of the portal and get damaged by this lava over here, and they will also be set on fire. This is important. They will then fall down this tube into the killing chamber. Remember that I don't AFK in this world, so all my farms need to be looting farms. If I'm not here to kill them, the fire from the lava will finish them off. The items will fall to the water and go to the filters. This will not just filter and separate the drops, but also load them into shulkers. This here is a very complicated system, and I have absolutely no idea how it works. I got it from my mod Morais, and we have a small filter to separate puffer fishes and guardian heads. I thought it would be nice to have them. Once a shulker is full, it will get sent all the way over here to this chest, where I can take it off and put it on this little system I designed to craft the blocks. I only have one little problem. We need to go down here because the farm is not yet finished. As you can see, there is no water, and the guardians can't spawn. But before we can fill all this with water, we need to avoid the spillage. We're getting tons of pigs already. I'm scared of these guys. I touch one of them, and they are all gonna try to kill me. There's a baby! 2 babies! Nice, it is done. Despite the pigs. Now comes the really grindy part. We'll have to put all these ice and all these logs to use. You see, guardians can only spawn on water. But if they spawn on the water and there's nothing else, they'll just float down and hang out at the bottom. We need to give them a reason to move, and that's why we'll use these waterlog stairs. I just realized I have to remove this glass actually. I swear, man, this is the worst thing ever. It's really easy to waterlog these stairs down here, or it was before I remove the glass. Wandering trader. What do you have? Nothing. The head! That one's lost forever. Now we gotta put stairs on this level. And this is where the ice will come in handy. So after we place the ice, we'll break it. And there you have it. It will make this way faster. Now we can place... And now we can place the stairs. And we'll have to do this for each one of these portals. All the way to the top. See? I told you the grind wasn't over. Oh, I don't know how many hours it's gonna take me to fill all this. But there's only one way to find out. What? There's 2 wandering traders. One right there and one right here. I've never seen... Oh, it disappeared. All right, Bruno, you're only halfway there. Let's keep on going. Ah, Elmer, I swear this guy's going to kill me one of these days. All right, it is complete. All the stairs have been placed and flooded. This took so long that we are currently on day 16,000. There is one more thing that we can do to optimize the rates of this farm, and that is covering all the spawnable spaces with solid blocks. That makes it so the guardians spawn 10 times more often. That is why you see more guardians inside the ocean monument than on the outside. It's looking way better. Now it's time to take it for a spin. Wait, what? Sir, What? Oh, it's the head that fell to the portals. Insane. As I was about to say before I got distracted, it's time to take this for a test run. But before we can actually use the farm, we need to fill the filters. And in order to get the items, we need to kill some guardians. What do you think, Elmer? We're gonna kill a lot of guardians. Let's turn off the mob switch and see what's going on up there. The llama guy is still here. Will it work? Yes, look. Oh, okay. That is quite a lot of guardians. And look, all the drops are getting stopped here. And there you have it. All the filters are set. In order to use the farm with looting, we have to set up our beacons with regen and resistance. What happened? I'm drowning. Bruno, wear your helmet. You see, guardians have a natural thorns effect, and in order to be able to use a looting sword and survive it, we'll have to gear up. Now, if my calculations are correct, and I hope they are, you know what, just in case I made a golden apple, should be able to open this and attack them. Yes, without popping a totem. Take a look at my health. All right, let's do this for a bit and see how fast we can fill a shulker. There we go. This is more like it. Now, if we press these buttons, shulker boxes get dispensed. We can get all the shards from here, turn them into prismarine. When the box is empty, we just press, we got another one. And there you go, a shulker full of prismarine. We press this button and it gets dispensed right here. We can also do the same for prismarine bricks and for sea lanterns. I also got a lot of fish. I think it's time to get started with the monument transformation. I know this will sound strange, but I think I want to build my ocean monument above the water. Around this height will be nice. Now we just gotta mark the outline. This is the outline of the original temple, but I think we can go a little bit bigger, like 3 times bigger. There we go. That looks much better. Man, this is huge. I'm going to need a lot of prismarine, but luckily the farm keeps on running while I build, so I'll be getting more blocks. The temples also have some columns in prismarine bricks, and I think that on the original temple they are 4 blocks wide, so 4 times 3 is 12. I'm a math genius. Oops, I forgot about these guys. They look so damn raising their arms now. Hello, hello. Yeah, that looks good. Now all I have to do is do this column all around the monument. I'm gonna need a lot of prismarine for this. There we go. All the pillars are built. And in the meantime, we got tons of shulkers of stuff, which really comes in handy. Because now it's time to fill the floor of the monument. And it's all made of prismarine blocks. I swear, man, the grind never ends with this project. Oof, this is taking forever. But we got a really good section done. I've been using speed potions in order to do it faster. But in order to make this as fast as possible, we'll have to set up a couple of beacons. But I don't have any extra beacons, so we'll just have to take this one. Let's see. Nice. Yes, this is much better. Let's get it done. And there we go. It's finally done. I left a little area open over here so you can see where the front is. I don't know how far back this goes, but I think it looks good this way. I think though that it's time to stop guessing. We need to go to an actual ocean monument and take some measurements. I think there is one right around here. Yes, there we go. Oops, looks like I forgot to turn off the mob switch. Well, we'll just have to dive in, I guess. Time to gear up. All right, let's see how close we can get. Looks like we got 1, 2, and 3 stairs here. Okay, I forgot about that. How many blocks does this go? 1, 2, 3. No, good thing I also brought some glass. This door here, and I think we are safe. Okay, I got a nice visual from over here. 1, 2, 3, 7. Get out of the way. 12. You also get out of the way. I lost count. Let me start over. 1, 2, 3, 15, 20, 21 up to the front. We'll have to multiply that by 3. Also, these things are 1, 2, and 3 tall. And we should try getting a little bit farther away. After this third step, there appears to be 1, 2, 3, 4 more steps. And we have kind of like a prismarine road. And the same thing over here going all the way back. Here on the back, we have some kind of arches. All right, I think I got all the measurements I need. Let's just get out of here. And if I forget anything, this monument is right next to my monument, so we can always go and check. One thing I did notice is that I need a lot more prismarine than what I have right now. I think it's time to kill more of Elmer's friends. But hey, no hard feelings, right, big guy? I hate these guys, but not you, cow. I love you. Is it me, or the prismarine texture is animated? Like, it slowly changes color over time. Sometimes it looks blue and sometimes it looks green. Let's do an experiment. I'll be staring at it for a bit and I'll show you the recording, but at a high speed. Alright, enough. What do you think? Did it change colors? Leave a comment down below with your answer. I really hope I'm not going crazy. According to the measurements I took, I should remove 6 blocks from here. Do this all the way over here. Maybe we should get haste too. I really need to get my hands on some more beacons. There we go, insta mine. I was gonna spend ages doing this. We'll get started by taking this line of blocks down. We'll also have to remove some of this prismarine right on top of the prismarine bricks. Get ready to hear the word prismarine a lot. Now we'll take some of this brick, place 1, 2, and 3. Remember that we are multiplying the blocks by 3. This prismarine layer should be 3 blocks tall, so we have to add 2 more. This is starting to sound a lot like maths. No maths in my Minecraft build. Alright, this is starting to look good. And now on top of this, we'll have to add 3 more blocks of prismarine all the way around. And now we need to make these 2 more blocks wide, so it's 3. You know what? I just realized I'm making a mistake. I'm trying to build the entire thing from one go. And instead, I should try working on the frame. There we go. Way easier to visualize now. Not looking too bad, eh, Elmer? I want to keep the general shape of the monument, and then we can add our own details. And I realized that this is completely wrong. This shouldn't be here. I never tried mining in third person, but it looks like it's possible. Also, you may have noticed that I just got a lot of levels. That is because I realized that in order to build all this monument, I need a lot more blocks than these ones. I've been running this thing for quite a while. And yeah, let's say I got a sufficient amount now. Man, I love crafting tons and tons of blocks. It's such an amazing part of the game. I'm being ironic in case you didn't notice. Alright, this looks a little bit more reasonable. Let's continue with the project. Wait a second, I'm going too slow. Yesterday on stream we got 6 more beacons. It's time to put them to use. Yeah, very nice. Speed 2. Now we can go really fast. Okay, let's get this done. The general layout of the monument is complete. Now we just got to fill all these spaces with prismarine. But there's no use complaining, Bruno. Let's get it up. Okay, let's get started. Take a look at this. Oh, I missed that wall. Man, this took a lot of time and a lot of resources. And it's just one side. We still have to do the back and all this half over here. I swear, the amount of grind I've been putting in for this video is insane. But there's no time for complaining. Let's get that back side done. And the back is done. Take a look at this part over here. There's a lot of space to put tons of things. For this last side, we're gonna do something different. We are going to take this magic prismarine block and place it right here. Oh, this whole side of the monument is complete. That magic block was quite a thing. Dude, this is looking completely insane. But we still have to do this front wall. In the original monument, it has lines of dark prismarine. Luckily, I built a Wither Rose farm during a stream. This looks like it's enough. The first thing we'll have to do, though, is fill the wall with prismarine blocks. There we go. Now, looking at the prismarine pattern in the original temple, there appears to be 3 lines right around here. Here and here. And I think that in order to give it some depth, I'm not going to place it in line with this, but 1 block inside. Yeah, I really like how that looks. Now, right where this line is, but higher up, there appears to be another square here that goes down diagonally like this. It's starting to look really nice, but now I feel I should bring those prismarine brick blocks 1 block out to give it a little bit more depth. That definitely looks a lot better. And we also need to add 1 more line. Just like that. Now we just gotta take this and replicate it over there. And there you have it. It's starting to look super cool. I'm really liking the depth that those blocks added to the build. I think maybe I should do something similar for these parts over here. They look too flat. But before we get to do that, we need to work on the actual entrance of the temple. Yeah, it's looking really nice. And now that the entrance and the front is done, I'm going to focus on adding some more depth to these sides like we just talked. Something like this. It's a small detail, but I think it makes a difference. But now that I'm adding depth, I've seen something I can't unsee, and it's this. It just looks too flat. I think I can just, insta-mine all this. Have we moved it in by 1 block? Yes, I think this one looks way better than that one. And that means we'll have to do this all around the monument. And it is done. I think it looks a lot better than before. I think that with this, we finish the main structure of the monument. But first, I want to be able to build at night. My day count is going up like crazy. 1758. I really want to finish this project before we reach 2000 days. So I think I'm going to put some sea lanterns, kind of like this, and not like that. Those look terrible. And it is done. Take a look at this. It looks absolutely amazing. Maybe I should add some down here, but we'll do that later. And later meant never. Now we can finally get started with the details. The original temple has big cubes out of prismarine bricks, just like this one, and all the way back over there. I'm thinking if there's a way we can make them look a little bit more interesting. Okay, this looks a little bit more interesting. Now we're gonna take this structure and repeat it on each one of these blocks. There we go. I think they are looking absolutely amazing, even though the heads don't render at distance. Oh, there they go. But the back over here is looking a little bit too sad. So I think we should get started by doing exactly what we did with those, which is reproducing what we have on the original temple and then see how to improve it. Yeah, it looks a little bit too bland, especially compared with those. What about this? No, that bottom part looks a little bit weird. What about something like this? Yeah, I really like it. Let's try doing something similar here. Just like this. And now up here. Yep, looks cool. Now we build this side. Just like this. And now all we have to do is repeat this pattern all the way back here. Man, these are looking amazing. Also, I hit some lights down here over there. I can already remove these horrible sea lanterns. Yes, I really like how it turned out. Now it's time to tackle the top part. For this part, I think I'm going to go with something very similar to what we did on the arches. And we should also try to keep the original essence of the ocean monument. Something like this, maybe? Yeah, I like that. Now we just gotta build 4 others. Very nice. Now we just connect them with prismarine. That looks a little bit too thin. And also maybe upstairs over here. I think they're gonna look great. Yes! Man, it's looking amazing. I also had to add some lighting on the sides and there on the middle. Now let's pick our shulkers up and go to the front because there are some arches over here that we still need to reproduce. Give me one quick second. And the arches are complete. I really like how they turn out using the same details in dark prismarine, sea lanterns, regular prismarine, and prismarine stairs and walls. Your house is not looking that bad. Hey Elmer, I will say that the exterior of the temple is now finally complete. So for the interior, I think I'm gonna go simple. I'm not gonna fill all this with rooms. Start by adding a prismarine floor. Now, I got an idea for the walls, taking some elements from the original monument. Yeah, that looks a little bit strange, but I like it. Let's do it on this side. There we go. I replicated this on this side and also added a detail with the columns here at the entrance. Now we just need a roof. I also added a chandelier here because it was a little bit dark in the middle. I won't take care of the side rooms now because we need to tackle the main room. First, we gotta decide the size. This looks like a good size. Now the floor. I'll mark some columns on the side and build up the walls. Now we have to actually add the columns here. This looks kind of weird like this. And here it is. We added a roof, an entrance, and I also removed some of the columns I marked. I think they were a little bit too much. Instead, I added some lamps. There is still one problem though, and it's the lighting. Yep, this is too dark. We need more lamps. Okay, this doesn't look that bad. Let's do it on the other ones. And they are done. Now comes the painful part. We need to remove the beacon. Thank you for your services. Here, I want to build a throne. A throne for a very special someone. Someone who has been here for the whole process. And that, of course, is our dear Elmer. Oh, we gotta keep our distance. Man, from down here, the monument looks super cool. We still gotta do something about that. But first things first, we'll make a rail line all the way over here. Now it's time to move him in. Elmer, I like this as little as you. No, don't shoot, don't shoot. All right, here we go. Yes, you're on your way home, Elmer. It hit the shelves. And there he is. Take a look at this guy. How am I gonna do to remove the rails, though? Good thing I brought milk. Ah, pop the totem. Here we go again. I need more milk. I just realized we haven't named you. Margarita. We'll find you a nice home too. Gonna quickly remove this from here. All right, we have Elmer on his house. Now all we gotta do is decorate that thing up there. I have an idea on what to do, but it's a secret. I'll show you guys in just a second. Ladies and gentlemen, after hours of resource gathering and building, the farm decoration is complete. Take a look at this guy. We got our own guardian overseeing the monument. Built with warped wood, cyan concrete, orange terracotta, and red and orange wool. And of course, tons of prismarine. I think it's a perfect addition for a guardian farm. This guardian is not my design. It's actually a design by a guy called Bosca Winks. But I did a couple of modifications of my own. Like, for example, you can fly in right here into the eye. And if you go in, you have the actual farm. I haven't decorated this yet, but I'll do it on one of my Twitch streams. After this, I can say that the transformation of the ocean monument is complete. Actually, there is one little detail missing. I still have to clean all that mess and also take care of this. Oh boy, this project sure took its time. Over 300 days. Hold on a second. If I transform the ocean monument and that's where the Elder Guardian lives, does that mean I spent all this time building this guy a house? No!